Greetings, my excellent friends. It is Sunday, June 23rd, 2024, here in cloudy, drizzly Tokyo, Japan. You got the Hobby Drifter here, back again with another video. And this is fun. This is something that was brought to my attention by a friend on Twitter named Asuka, who pointed out that this thing here has some very, very obvious similarities to the niche Transformers character Liokaiser, which was very interesting to me. So I tracked one down on Amazon Japan and found out that it was basically unthinkably cheap. Even after shipping, I think this ran me about 4,000 yen, which is honestly, because of the exchange rate right now, probably less than $30 US after shipping. It's from a Chinese company called I think it's QMAN. They've been doing Lego compatible building sets since 1994, and I think this is the second one I've bought from them. I got a different robot, a more original looking one a little bit ago. Was really happy with that. So I mean, this one for like 30 bucks. Had to roll the dice on that. Came with the store display packaging, which is really cool, including the nice picture of the combined robot here. And it is packaged as 6 individual building sets. They don't transform the vehicle. It's kind of like the Revenge of the Fallen Devastator, where the individual robot or the individual vehicles don't transform into robots. They just kind of combine into the main one. So let's take a look at some of these. The first bit we have is the assault armored vehicle, which corresponds to the Victory character of Kill Bison. Cool names on some of those. Then we get number 2. This is one of the more complex ones, with 83 pieces. Position defense car, which corresponds to the vehicle mode of Jaguar. I know I'm saying that word. I know I'm saying that one wrong. Still, I've never actually seen Victory. I really should get around to watching it one of these days. I bought the DVDs with the Chris McFeely commentary like 15 years ago, and I still haven't gotten around to watching them. Ground smashing chariot, which is drill horn. Wildfire bomber, which is Guy-Hawk. That's right, Guy-Hawk. I love the names. Love the names of Japanese Transformers. Not just Japanese Transformers. Transformers in general have pretty cool names. Quick attack fighter plane, which is Liokaiser versus Liokaiser. No, I'm messing that up. I always mix up Leo and Leo. It's Liokaiser, Liozak. Okay, Liozak. Oh, Jesus. Then we get the final one, which is the Spectre aircraft, aka, what is that one called? The Spectre aircraft. I had all of these. Hellbat. Yeah, Hellbat. One of the reasons I'm making this video today is because tomorrow morning's trash day, and I'm looking forward to getting rid of the packaging for these. Used to be very good about throwing away the packaging to stuff that I bought, and I've been kind of backsliding on that in recent years, because some of this packaging is really nice, and some of this stuff is getting kind of pricey, and I just kind of want to hedge my bets a little bit if I want to sell it off again. But I mean, this being 30 bucks, no real reason to consider it an investment. So it's a fun little set. It doesn't go all in and trying to like incorporate everything, like the combiner bits are separate pieces. You get the 2 different combiner legs, feet are not incorporated into the characters. There's only one hand because they use the drill as the other hand, which makes it, you know, even more distinct from Liokaiser, like the real, you know, the authentic one. I love this hand bit. This is like this is such a cool piece. I don't know if that's copied from a Lego piece or if that's a QMAN original, but I would love to get a few more of those. This is just a straight up cheating piece. It doesn't go to anything, you just need it for the combined mode. And the head, which was... I don't think this video is going to get you the correct tone, like the color tone, but the colors on this are extremely close. Like this greenish color is extremely close to the actual toy. So let's go through these, take a look at them. I don't really do reviews because I don't know what people want in reviews, and I'm not qualified to say what's good or not. I like almost anything. Like if you're seeing a video of me talking about toys, like it's gonna be something that I think is cool. I mean, I know there are, you know, reviewers, YouTubers out there who do videos about stuff that is absolutely terrible and they make it just amusing as hell. I can't do that. So we got this one, you know, Kill Bison. He's got the Super Alloy Aries assortment number on here, 1412-1. Rolls nicely. The quality of the bricks isn't quite actual Lego quality, but it's pretty damn close. Let's move the camera a little bit so we can actually see these a little bit better. There we go. So yeah, it rolls pretty nicely. Looks like I don't have the tire on properly. There we go. Yeah. And number two, what was it? Superposition car, superposition defense car. I mean, this one's pretty obviously just a setup of, you know, for like the waist. But again, rolls pretty nicely. This one splits up into several different pieces to accommodate the combination sequence. I mean, you can see that the combiner ports are repurposed as guns. If you were a kid and you got one of these, you know, you didn't know anything about Transformers and you weren't buying it as a collectible or whatever, like, you know, I'm sure that each one of these probably costs about $1. So I mean, you'd have fun building each of these, and each of these probably took me 10 to 20 minutes to make. Some of these are more complex than the others. Number three is the drill car. Reminds me of the thing that Bebop and Rocksteady drove from the Technodrome. The ground smashing chariot / drill horn here. A lot of rubber wheels on this. I feel like if I were in need of Lego compatible rubber wheels, it would have been cheaper for me to buy this set than the corresponding number from the Lego store. Number four, we get the Wildfire Bomber, aka Guy Hawk. Nice little jet. Kind of reminds me of the Combiner Wars style. I mean, with the obvious like elbow in the middle. That's pretty cool. We got the little gun ports here. Got the bombers over here. Clear windscreen. Is what it is. Then number five is the main guy, not Liokaiser, but the quick attack fighter plane. Again, not doing the colors justice on this, but looks really, really close to the colors on Takara's Liokaiser. I don't know a whole lot about Liokaiser. My big memory of Liokaiser is a guy on one of the Transformer message boards that I used to visit, asking me to keep an eye out for an affordable one for him back when affordable Transformers were kind of the norm here. Never did find one of those. Must have been a popular character even back then. Last one I saw was like $600, which was years ago, and honestly, that would probably be a pretty good price these days. This is another one that kind of pops apart into multiple pieces to accommodate the transformation. And the final one, number 6, the Quick Attack Fighter Plane. No, I'm sorry, the Spectre Aircraft Hellbat. This one's... This one requires a little bit of suspension of disbelief. There. You get 6 little vehicles. Again, honestly, for like $30, I wouldn't have been terribly upset with just these vehicles. I really like building Lego. I do. It makes me, it relaxes me. It gets me, it gives me like focus on, instead of like doom scrolling off of my phone or anything. Like following the directions to come out with the thing. Man, Lego is expensive, and like I'm someone who spends like stupid amounts of money on like collectible stuff and fun stuff and toys and things like that. Like an unconscionable amount of money on this kind of stuff. But even for me, I'm just like, I see the price of Lego, especially now, because the prices for Lego are kind of standardized. So as the yen drops in value, the sticker price for Legos here in Japan just shoot up like crazy. Like for the giant Millennium Falcon, when it came out here a couple of years back, probably more than a couple of years back now, had a sticker price at the Lego store of like 65,000 yen. Now it's 110,000 yen. Same set, it's just the yen is basically worthless. So, like, I mean, I get paid in yen. So, yeah, it's just like almost doubling the price of this stuff, and I can't do that. Can't do it. Especially, and then also, like, especially the lot, especially Lego stuff, the bigger ones take up a lot of space, and I don't display my Lego stuff. I usually build it, photograph it a little bit, have some fun with it, and then it goes into a bag in a drawer somewhere, which is obviously not a great use of money, but I'm spending the money not to have the thing, but to relax for a couple of hours. When I buy toys and things like that usually to display, but for Lego stuff, it's building the thing. So okay, we got all 6 of these together. Each of them comes with, back up the camera a little bit here. Each one of them comes with pretty easy to understand instructions. The ones that came with the robot I mentioned earlier had the format of the instructions was kind of backwards from what Lego does. These are pretty easy to follow. Of course, those ones were all like triple changers too, so that's, yeah, I mean, this is not terribly difficult. By the way, there are stickers on these. I put all the stickers on except one, because for some reason, even though it's a not Transformer, not Destron, Decepticon, whatever, it does come with like a very close approximation of the Autobot insignia. I mean, it's not 1-to-1, but it's pretty close, and I didn't want that on my Destron figure. So yeah, and on the back of each of these has the combination instructions for building the Super Alloy Ares, which has the designation number 1412, whereas each of them are like 1412, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is just 1412. And you gotta break the thing down into these 17 component parts and build the Super Alloy Aries, which I'm gonna do right now, hopefully mostly in front of the camera. So this is the one that you have to break down like the most to get together. You're gonna pop out the legs. When I say that almost Lego quality, I have had some trouble with a previous set from this company where these can be very delicate. They didn't break, but they cracked, which was not ideal. So no spare parts for this set. In the other one I put together, there were a few spare parts in each bag. Unfortunately, not enough that there wasn't one very important piece missing. For these, no spare parts, but also no missing pieces. So I didn't have to go into my bag of Lego stuff to find a replacement part for anything. How does this part come off? So okay, so I gotta pop out the nose. This piece is not terribly secure. I'm pretty sure this would be considered an illegal Lego build if it were an actual Lego piece. I don't mind the exploding to combine thing. That's kind of fun. I'm all right with that. All right, so let's take a look at the directions here. First part is basically building the torso. So you'll get the this guy here. Bit worried about this. Let's see if I can get through this without cracking it like on the other one. Alright. Maybe it was just the red plastic on that one that caused me such distress. Then we take this, plug in the little piece here, click satisfying the snap, and this bit, fold that down here-ish. Plug it into the back here. What I consider a cardinal sin of this thing. They suggest you put the head on now rather than last. Everyone knows you form that head last. That goes back to the Voltron days. But I guess, check out the when in Rome. What the hell does that mean, when in Rome? This is cool. Like, you got a double secure thing to keep the. Oh yeah, very secure hobby drifter. Very secure hobby drifter. Yes, very nice. Good commentary. Everyone loves that. I think that happened to me when I put it together the first time too. So pop that back on. There we go. And we have just a torso looking thing. That's going to annoy me, isn't it? It doesn't even really. And there goes the head. I spent the last 20 minutes talking about how nice and secure this thing is, and now I'm just dropping pieces left and right. Oh, sure, why not? I am going to cheat just a little bit and put this piece down a little bit farther than recommended, or maybe just follow the actual directions. There we go. How about that? When you put it in the spot that the directions say, instead of too high up like a dumbass, it fits in pretty nicely. Alright, then we get to work on the legs with old not kill bison here. For that, alright, so for that, I'm going to flip up this thing here. The legs go down this way. Grab one of the feet. Nice satisfying click there. One of the thigh bits. Not as clicky as I would like, but alright. And it says to just connect it straight into this guy now, but I'm going to do the other leg first so I can get him to stand up first and readjust the camera. According to this, you do absolutely nothing to this, just as is. My thigh piece. Pop them in here. Look at that one. That one had a nice click to it. That's alright. How about that? And the other foot piece. Ba-boom. So why is that one giving me a nice click and this one's just kind of hanging there? What am I doing wrong? There we go. Excessive force not required, my ass. Alright, plug him in here. Get our fully standing Super Alloy Aries Liokaiser. Yeah, those joints are not going anywhere. That's very, very secure. Plop you over here. Then we are to take the chest piece, flip that like so, pop up the wings. This is a cool little mechanism, by the way. The way this is done. I can see where there were so many extra pieces there. Told to attach it to the chest here somehow, but I feel like I am missing something there. Now I gotta flip these back out. This is going to work somehow. Alright, there we go. Pop the camera back a little bit. Too far back, too far back. There we go. And we get to the arms. Which transform probably exactly the way you're expecting them to. Now, any chance I can get this to pop on here without immediately shedding pieces, because this piece here is held on with basically hope and dreams. Alright. Haha, nope. There we go. There we are. Love that handpiece. Such a cool little brick. I would love to get that for some of my own custom stuff. And now we reach the part where stuff just starts falling off. There we go. And then we get one last bit here, one last arm, which I'm reliably informed transforms the same way. Only instead of a hand piece, we get a drill, which I don't know if that was a stylistic choice or just like the way that the figure appears in photography could explain the discrepancy. But we get a drill arm here. Love these clicky joints that they're like you can get some pretty good poses out of these guys because of how stable some of this is. The head there notwithstanding. And then we add on the hand armor. And finally, pop in the little chest piece here. I seem to have made an error on the arms. And click. And there we go. There's our fully completed, not Liokaiser. I mean, you could do a lot worse for $30. This, it took me a couple hours to get together. Looks pretty cool. Would not look out of place in basically any display. Got nice presence. Give you some idea of the size that we're dealing with. I somehow don't have any easily distinguishable figures laying around here. Here's there we go. Some idea of how big he is. Here he is next to G1 Optimus Prime. there we go. Liokaiser-ish thing, sort of. Shut up. So, final thoughts on this guy. Love it. I mean, ticks all the boxes. It was fun to build. Looks nice. Cheap. Cool character. Can I just say that I don't really get IP copyright when it comes to things like these building sets. I mentioned earlier how a lot of the prices for Lego stuff has been extremely high, and I know that at least part of that is due to acquiring the licenses for a lot of these things, which is a lot of what Lego does now. Like, they have a lot of licensed stuff, and I don't like. I get that, you know, a big company like Lego couldn't just sell, you know, Star Wars or Marvel stuff without paying for the license. Like, I get that, but it's like when it comes down to like the specifics of it. I get that, you know, names are copyrighted, logos are copyrighted, although, you know, this is pretty goddamn close to the Autobot logo. But I mean, what they're selling you is basically a box of little component bricks with instructions, suggestions on how to get them into a familiar looking, you know, form. So I mean, I could see where like Lego couldn't sell the Darth Vader, Spider-Man like minifigures. You know, they couldn't put the, you know, the Avengers logo or the Rebel Alliance or, you know, the Imperial logo, you know, on their bricks. They couldn't put like the, you know, Ghostbusters no ghost logo on the you know, brick itself. But like, it's just a box of component parts. Like this guy here, this is very, very obviously based on Liokaiser, and there's no original parts, you know, whatsoever. There was nothing molded to look like, you know, anything. It's just with existing bricks you can get very, very close. So I don't understand technically what would prevent a company like Lego from being able to sell, you know, a Millennium Falcon set that doesn't say Millennium Falcon on it. Again, you couldn't sell like the, you know, the Chewbacca minifigures and whatever, but you could. I mean, do you see what I'm getting at here? I mean, obviously, you know, you can't just sell stuff without the license, but I mean, how far do you want to take it? Well, you know, you can't sell, you know, Spider-Man action figures without the brand. It's like, but it's not really a Spider-Man action figure. It's just plastic poured into a mold that was created by somebody that... Yeah, so I get that it's a weird slippery slope, and I'm sure that there are actual answers for stuff like this. But it's just... I thought it was kind of funny, because I did buy the Lego Optimus Prime when it came out. Loved it. Still got it assembled. It's not been disassembled. It's just sitting on a shelf over there. But it was 5 times what this cost, and with the, you know, weakening yen, it's probably more like 7 times what this costs now. And I did not find that the Lego Optimus Prime was 5 to 7 times better than this. It's great, it's wonderful. But I mean, a lot of that was paying for the license. So that's just my weird thoughts on it, like where the line is drawn. Although then, you know, I've seen, I don't have any myself, but I've seen that, you know, the third-party Transformers are a big thing. that people can get away with making and selling. So, all right, fair enough. I don't know. Like I say, I don't do reviews, but I like this thing. Don't know what the hell I'm going to do with it now that it's put together. Definitely not keeping the packaging. Might not keep the figure. Might just break it down into parts and use them for future, you know, projects or whatever. I'm not going to throw it in the trash, but I mean, like I say, my fun with these things is building them, not so much having them, with very few exceptions. So that's about all I got from this guy. If you want something approaching a review, I mean, $30, yeah, get it. But that's all I can stretch out to this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hoping to have more videos like this in the not too distant future. Take care and happy hobbying.